Breaking, special counsel David Weiss rejects Hunter Biden's bid to dismiss his indictment, saying a pardon doesn't erase the charges. I can't help but think back to 2020. And I can't help but be so thankful that you can only lie for so long. You can only manipulate for so long. Let's go back to 2020. The narrative was that Joe Biden was the most popular president in the history of this country. Now, people with a working brain and the slightest bit of common sense knew that was bullshit, but that was the narrative that was being pushed out there. Joe Biden, the most popular president of all time. Look where Joe Biden is and his legacy right now. His legacy is in the fucking gutter. It is unbelievable how bad it is right now. Now, there are some people that are speculating that Joe Biden is doing this, thumbing his nose at the Democratic Party. There's people saying that Joe Biden just made the decision the other day. You're an idiot if you think that. Joe Biden made the decision to pardon his son the moment that his son was convicted. And anybody saying anything differently is a fucking idiot. Joe Biden made the decision the day that his son was convicted that he was going to pardon him. Now, he played politics with his son's conviction, and I guess all the people out there that want to relate to good old Scranton Joe, would you do the same thing with your kid since you can so relate to Joe Biden as a father? Would you have just let your son go to fucking jail and play politics with it? Because that's what Joe Biden did. That's exactly what Joe Biden did. Anybody claiming that bullshit is a fucking idiot. I can relate to Joe. Can you? Can you? So you can relate to Joe Biden, the man that had the ability to pardon his son when he got convicted, but decided to play politics to make it look like they had not weaponized the Department of Justice against President Trump. So he allowed his son to go to prison only to then pardon him when they got completely destroyed from the election. But you can relate to good old Scranton Joe. Fuck off. Absolute nonsense. So I'm just like, I'm seeing the reaction to this, and I'm seeing all these people try to be relatable, and it's the dumbest thing I've ever seen in my life. It drives me crazy to see the stupidity out there. Absolute stupidity. Now, we'll see. Again, I'm not going to sit here and pretend that I understand all of that. Dave Portnoy actually had a video that Breaking 911 uploaded. I want to watch this video. I have not watched it yet. So here's El Presidente, Dave Portnoy of Barstool Sports, talking about the Hunter Biden, Joe Biden situation.
Okay, I thought I was done with political rants, but I guess I got one more. This Hunter Biden thing, it's in the news. Everyone's talking about it. Joe Biden, and the Democrats, after probably saying no less than 9,482 times unequivocally that Joe Biden would not pardon Hunter Biden if Trump was elected.
The president would not pardon or commute sentences for his son, Hunter. I just want to make sure that that is not going to change over the next 6 months. The president's saying he would not.
It's still a no. It's still a no.
It will always be a no.
It's still a no. It will be a no. It is a no. And I don't have anything else to add.
Diversity hire, by the way. Another definition of the diversity hire right there. Didn't earn it. Isn't good at what they do, and makes a complete fool of themselves while in the position. DEI.
He pardoned his son? No.
He'd have to go through the jury system. Nobody's above the law, blah, blah, blah. What's he do? Of course he pardons him. Of course he does. Not only that, it's like for 11 years. So anything he could have possibly done in the history of time, he is pardoned for. Now, I'll start by saying if I could do that for a loved one, a family member, I would probably do the same thing. I wouldn't lie about it. I'd be like, yeah, I'm going to protect my own. No shit. If Trump gets elected and they're going to make Hunter Biden go to court and investigate him, all this, yeah, I'm going to protect him. But the Democrats, Biden, they didn't do that. They're like, no, what are we, crazy? Now, this is the point of this rant. And I've been saying it over and over and over. And why the Democrats got slaughtered in the election. Because they think they're morally superior to everybody else. So any Democrat, and lots of them, whenever you say this, it's like, what a fucking liar Biden the Democrats are. Can you believe it? They always, yeah, Trump, Trump, Your brain is broken. Your brain is broken. You don't get it. Because here's the thing. What the Democrats have done for, 12 years, have taken this moral high ground that were the...
And the Democrats right now, They are doing long-term damage right now. I mean, absolute long-term damage with all of this stuff, including the Joe Biden pardoning Hunter. This is long-term damage. All the bullshit that they tried to set up for 2020. This is why you go back to when there was a discussion, a retarded discussion, but there was a discussion around DeSantis or Trump. And that's why I saw any conservative influencer that was trying to justify that, I was calling them out. No. Fuck you. There was never a discussion to be had. It was always Trump, and it always had to be Trump. Any answer other than Trump meant that 2020 would have gone unchecked. Nothing else mattered. And all of these clowns that try to push this DeSantis bullshit, and any other candidate for that matter, but DeSantis is the one that had like the most traction of that bunch. Anybody that tried to push anything other than Donald Trump is our nominee, Donald Trump will be our nominee, and there is no other discussion to be had, and you can go fuck yourself if you're not having that discussion. Anybody that didn't push that was actively working for the Democrats to help make sure that the Democrats didn't pay for 2020. Now here we are with Trump in office, or going to be in office here soon, and all of their house of cards for 2020 is crumbling right before our very eyes, and it is glorious.
The righteous party, the truth, honesty, integrity, and Trump is a threat to democracy. He's Hitler, and he's a Nazi, and this and that. And then the Democrats, whether it's the primary or this, time and again, they're worse than anything Trump's ever done. So if you're like, but, it's not that. It's the lecturing. It's the Democrats, this engine, just lying straight to our face, pretending they're the moral, righteous authority, and thinking the American people are so stupid that we don't see through it. Blow up the Democratic Party. I'm not saying if you vote Democrat, you're a liberal. And I'm saying the Democratic Party, the people, the talking heads who sit there and call Republicans trash and we're stupid, no strong women around Trump. This is why you got obliterated in the election, because you guys are all fucking liars. You sit on a house of lies, a throne of lies. You're no morally better than anybody else. Stop pretending it. We see through you in time and time and time and time again. Your true colors come forward. So stop pretending that you're this moral, righteous authority and you're so true and virtuous. You guys are fucking scumbag liars, and you prove it time and again, and this is just the latest in a long line with Hunter Biden. Yeah, I would pardon my son too if I had one, if I could save his ass too. I just wouldn't lie about it like you guys lie about it, by the way.
It's a retarded take. You can't make this. You can't make this connection. If you are the president of the United States, at the time you were the vice president of the United States, and you decided to put your own son in position to be in violation of the law, and then you put your own son in that position, don't give me the, as a father, I would do this. You've already proven as a father you don't give a fuck about your son. Joe Biden has already done that. So everything else is out the window. There's no discussion to be had.
The way everybody knew the lie was coming. Everybody. It's fucking pathetic. That's it. I'm done with, hopefully done with the political rants. But it's just so crazy. It's like, and then you'll see Democrats still trying to be like defending it. Just give up, blow it up, start over. We'll see you the next election.
Yeah, I mean, overall, his overall point, I do hear what he's saying right there about like how the Democrats ultimately, they're going to continue to put themselves in these positions.